Yo, this is SoulDrum86 bringing you another video. Today we're going to take a look at the Ultimate Edition Ultimate Warrior figure. This is from the 1991 SummerSlam when he got to team up with Hogan again to face off against Sergeant Slaughter and Colonel Mustafa. So, bam. Bam. I remember, wow, okay. Now he's just going to knock people over. Mustafa's just going to knock people over. All right, hold on. All right. But I remember watching this match back when I was a kid. And then after that, I've only seen the match like maybe twice. I've probably only seen the match twice. But what was it? WWE 2K15, the DLC Path of a Warrior. They had this match in the game, the SummerSlam match. And yeah, that was cool. It was cool replaying this match, but this Ultimate Warrior figure is dope, man. So let's get Hogan out of the ring. I just wanted to do that just because, you know, to showcase what this ring attire came from, showcase the match that this ring attire came from. So yeah. Oh, and by the way, this Hogan right here, this is not the face that comes with this Hogan at all. I don't know if I showed it in the previous video, but this is one of the face scans of the Ultimate Edition Hogan, the one that was in the series with Mr. T. So I just did not like the face that originally came with this Hogan. So I did this. I did a little switcheroo. So, but yeah, let's focus on this magnificent Ultimate Warrior action figure. This is my favorite face sculpt that the figure comes with. Now, honestly, this Ultimate Edition Warrior doesn't come with a lot. He only comes with, wow. Come on, man. You were doing so well. Again, before I did this review, you were standing perfect. Don't do this. All right. He only comes with, you know, of course, the coat that he has, the little sleeveless duster or whatever. You know, he has this other face scan, which is good. It's not bad. I actually kind of like the hair a little bit better on this one, but I like the face sculpt of the other one overall. The face sculpt on the other one is better. And then, and by the way, he comes in the package with this face sculpt. So yeah, I always pick my favorite one and go with that. And then he comes with just another pair of hands, which are like the gripping hands, which this works perfect for if he's, you know, if you have him holding the ropes and shaking the top rope. That's what that's like perfect for. But dude, let's get into this, man. This is probably my favorite Ultimate Warrior figure that I have. And it's mostly due to, like, one, the ring attire is like perfect. And I said this a while ago too. Maybe not too long ago. Maybe it's one of my recent Ultimate Warrior figure reviews, or just when I was just talking about some figures in general. Ultimate Warrior is one of the best wrestling action figures to collect a lot of. His whole look, and he falls one more time. His whole look is just like made for action figures, man. All of his different ring attires, different, you know, just different ring tights, the loud colors, everything, man. Warrior he's just perfect for an action figure, man. He really is. And I mean, just the level of detail that they put in this soft goods material. And by the way, I want to say again, Mattel, thank you. Thank you so much for starting to use soft goods on so many different things now. It's been a while since we've gotten, at least to my knowledge, it's been a while since we've gotten like an overabundance of the hard plastic coats and shirts and whatnot. I just remember early on with Mattel, a lot of the wrestling figures that would, I don't know, come with, you know, entrance gear. It would always be something that was tough to get off. Something that really didn't look pleasing, really. Like, there's a lot of, entrance gear that just doesn't look good because it's like that hard, tough plastic. They look better soft goods. Um, which is why I really do prefer that the defining moments Bret Hart with the soft goods coat. It's just it fits and looks so much better than the hard plastic ring attires. But this Ultimate Warrior, man, like wow, this is my first Ultimate Edition Ultimate Warrior, by the way. I did pass on the other ones. I didn't like the way. I think it was a fan takeover. No, I don't know. I don't think it was a fan takeover. I think I used to see it in stores actually. There was an Ultimate Warrior figure with his WrestleMania 6 design when he fought Hulk Hogan, and he had the Warrior logo, the face paint logo on his chest. I didn't like that figure. I like the Elite version of that figure, but I didn't like the Ultimate one. I pass up on the WCW looks because I didn't really watch Ultimate Warrior in WCW. I saw a couple of his stuff, but you guys know I was always a WWE guy. The only time that I started, me and my brother both started watching WCW was when NWO started. And Monday Night Raw, we would flip back and forth when there was like, because sometimes they wouldn't go on commercial at the same time. So like Raw would go on commercial, we would flip and watch WCW for a little bit. So it was just we just go back and forth. But when Ultimate Warrior was in WCW, I really did not watch his career there. I remember a couple of matches, but it was I just didn't watch his career. So the Ultimate Edition figures that they've made for Warrior when he was in WCW, I just completely pass on in general. And I think they got like 2 now, Ultimate Edition of him in WCW, and I've completely passed on those. But I mean, this just look. I'm actually shocked that this is the first Ultimate Warrior. I believe this is the first Ultimate Warrior that's had this accurate skin tone, because people forget Ultimate Warrior was just as dark, with the tanning as Hulk Hogan was. They both had that hot dog meat skin. You know what I mean? Like this is how Warrior looked. This is what I remember Ultimate Warrior looking like a lot of the times. Like he had that deep tan going too. So it's actually cool that they did that for this Ultimate figure. But I mean, like, just look at the ring attire. You know what I mean? Like this just screams action figure. It's awesome. It's fun. This is dope, man. The tassels. These tassels are very strong too. Not like the Royal Rumble Edition Ultimate Warrior, which I will real quick. I will put some more Ultimate Warrior figures in the ring. Like these tassels fall out a lot. A lot of the times you just want this bad boy on display, because moving him around, at least for mine, like the leg tassels, like the ones that coming out of his knee pads, those fell out a lot. Is she stay? Oh, I don't know why this Ultimate Warrior is falling. I promise y'all he could stand. This, like, right now, this in this review, it's looking like this Warrior cannot stand, but he really can. He was standing the whole time, but now that I'm doing this review, he wants to fall over. This is the ringside exclusive Ultimate Warrior. This is when he came back for, was it WrestleMania 12? When he fought Triple H. So we got the ringside exclusive Warrior. And yeah, because his skin was dark at that pay-per-view too. His skin wasn't this light. Warrior with tan, man. And I don't know if it was necessarily like, I can't remember if it was like an excessive amount, like it was like every match he looked really dark, but I'm pretty sure Warrior would be pretty dark, man. He looked just like Hogan. This is my most recent Warrior, and I believe this is from the Survivor Series wave of elites. And then we've got, and I've got a lot of Warrior figures. I'm not gonna put all of them in here, but we've got this was a Target exclusive um a while back, man. This is going back a few years, more than a few years, to be honest. But yeah, there's my little Warrior display. Um, I dig it. I dig it. I did also pass up on the Warrior and Papa Shango, and I'm kind of mad that I did. I'm kind of mad that I did. If I find that 2-pack for a good price, I think I'll get it because I do want a Papa Shango. I got Kama figures and I got a Godfather. Ooh, they need to make a new Godfather figure, by the way. The old Godfather figure that we have is in desperate need of an upgrade now because the face scan technology is so much better. So there's that. Just want to bring that up. I know that was random, but you know, it is what it is. So let's see. Let's get into focus on this Warrior, man. This is just a dope figure. Dope figure. I'm glad for this one to be my first Ultimate Edition Ultimate Warrior. I'm very pleased with it. Very pleased. Like I said, this is my favorite one. This looks awesome. The boots are dope too. Like the boots are dope. I wonder what the process always was like for wrestlers like, Shawn Michaels and Ultimate Warrior always wearing something different. Like I can only imagine like how far in advance they would like plan it. I don't know if it would, be when they got to the arena because they get there pretty early. I don't know if they plan it ahead of time. I never know those details, but it would have been cool to see Warrior come up with like what he's gonna wear. Because sometimes Warrior had a very basic look, really. You know what I mean? Like sometimes he had basic looks. Like he always looked like this. But there were times where, like for example, hold on, let me take the Intercontinental belt off. Here we go. All review. He's gonna be falling. All review. Come on, man. But like this Warrior, this is the Royal Rumble Ultimate Warrior. Like, look, this isn't much going on. He's got like a kind of just basic like yellow trunks, orange Warrior logo on the back. The knee pads aren't doing as much either, and then the wristbands and like, the arm tassels and all of that. Like, look, this is more of a basic Warrior, even with the face paint. Not much going on. I like this face sculpt, by the way. I like this face sculpt a lot. But yeah, but then you got times where Warrior, he went all out with the designs. Now, one Ultimate Warrior I really want them to make, and I think they have made it before because I think I saw it at what was it? Oh no, you know what? I think the Warrior that I was about to say is actually the one where he beat Honky Tonk Man for the Intercontinental belt. That real quick match he did. I'm not talking about that Warrior, but I don't know. I think they maybe have a basic of it, but I would like an Ultimate Edition or an Elite Edition of Warrior when he wore it was another basic look of his where he just had plain blue ring trunks on. I mean, he still had his Warrior look, but it was just one of the design. It wasn't even like a big match where he did this. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I was watching like, God, this was like a while ago, and it was on YouTube. I was watching like Saturday Night's Main Event or the Wrestling Challenge, and Warrior had on just regular. We had white boots on. He had his Warrior look, but he had white boots and he had blue trunks. And it was just one of his basic looks, like that Royal Rumble one I just showed. His face paint wasn't doing too much either. He wasn't like, wasn't going crazy or nothing like that. But I really enjoy this fig. I do. This is dope. This just has a overall. This just has a very very dope look, man. It's clean. It's clean. I like it. Butterfly joints, crazy. They are crazy. Mattel is killing it, man. It's my favorite line to collect. Like seriously, you know, they have so far, and I don't want to jinx it, but they have upset me the least. Certain choices that they've made, I was like, I don't know. Like the new generation ring. I thought that was too much. I wow, you know what? Hold on, man. This dude is gonna stop falling. Um the new generation ring, I didn't like that. I wish that they would have and they still might one day. They still might. And though I don't need a ring, if they do this one day, I can't promise that I won't get it. But I would love the new generation ring by itself. No wrestlers, don't have it come with anything. Um just have that ring be released again. And I mean, it's a toy company. Toy companies are known to do that. They re-release stuff. They actually still need to make a current ring, even though I wouldn't get the current ring. They actually still need to make a current day wrestling ring, like the LED. Now that's going to cost a lot. I already know. If they ever do like a crowd fund for the new ring that's currently out, like a new Raw ring or something with the LED ring apron and the LED ring post, that will be a pretty penny. But I just didn't like the price, and it did come with a lot of stuff. You got that Macho Man, you got Doink, you got and they were all Ultimate Edition figures. You got the Diesel, you had a bunch of different ring skirts. You got, you had, it was like In Your House WrestleMania. You had the regular like old school Raw where it says, well, instead of saying Federation, it said World Wrestling Entertainment on the side. But the ring it was a dope ring. And yeah, one of my subscribers, my boy Nathan, he actually was able to get it for a good price, man. He got it for like one something or whatever he told me in one of the videos when I was talking about maybe getting that Raw ring. So he got his for a good price. Like I would pay what he paid, but just for the ring, not for anything else, just for the ring. Um, and again, I hesitated because a lot of the ones that I saw, it was either a used ring, and it was like, I got a good ring. This does work. This ring that I got does work perfect because it does showcase how WWE's ring used to look. Plain ring apron, nothing, no design. And then going way back, no WWE logo on the turnbuckles. So you got that. Yeah. But yeah, little things like that is where I would get upset with Mattel. Like even the Nitro ring set being like $400. I know it came with like wrestlers and whatnot, but it was just like, come on, man. No. And then the fact that they started with WCW, I think it probably could have got funded if they started with the Raw's War Ramp. I'm just saying. I think Mattel misunderstood how many of their fans are into WCW. I'm not the only one that's like this. Like when you're into, sometimes yes, there's fans that could be into both. Don't get me wrong. I even knew people back then that like WCW more. However, when it comes to anything WWE, especially Attitude Era, they would have been able to fund that raw ramp if they would have done that. They would have been able to fund that. Just saying. Just saying. But yeah, man, Mattel's been killing it. I've been digging, they've risen their price like a lot of other companies. They kind of all did it at the same time. But it is what it is. Just Elites being like 22 instead of 1999, stuff like that. Like it is what it is at this point. But other than that, the quality, the stuff that they are putting out, the Ultimate Edition figures that they are releasing, this is awesome. Like the stuff that we're getting from them right now is awesome, and this Ultimate Warrior definitely does not disappoint. I am a big fan of this fig. It is my favorite Ultimate Warrior fig. And I don't know if I went and showed this. Let me show this in a bit more detail because I got it off. But like, look at this. Look at that. That is awesome. That's awesome. Just the level of detail in that, man. Cool. Very, very cool. So, with that being said, that is it for the video. I have said all I could. So, yeah, man. I dig this fig. You know, if you guys are looking for an Ultimate Warrior fig, if you want to add to the Ultimate Warrior collection, if you got like a little collection like myself, this Warrior is not bad to own, and it definitely it does the. Oh wait, you know what? Hold on. I know a lot of Ultimate figures are starting to do this, but it does have the drop down, so you can get more leg articulation and whatnot. I forgot about that. So yeah, both legs you can do that drop down tech. So yeah, I remember we first started seeing that type of stuff with like SH Figure Arts, and now they're starting to be in domestic toys and all that. So I like that. I like that. Anyways, all right, I'm done because I'm gonna keep talking and I'm not gonna shut up. So I'm gonna make myself shut up. I'm gonna say until next time. Thank you. I appreciate you for watching this video. This is your boy Soul Drum 86, and I'm out. Peace.